Figgis. It's me, your host, Santa Claus, and my lovely assistant, Jingles. Are you gonna say hi? Or are you just gonna stand there? I fucking pay you to say hi to the kids.
Oh, yeah?
I fucking pay you to say hi to the kids. I swear to fucking God. Today, we watched some terrible shit. We were some naughty boys this year.
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
A Christmas Carol. Everyone knows this movie. Everyone's seen this movie.
Very good film.
Hamlet's father died before the play began. There would be nothing more remarkable in his taking...
Boring.
Merry Christmas? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
Very naughty, Jason Figgis.
Jason Figgis.
So we opened a different gift instead. I'm really struggling. A Christmas mystery.
A Christmas mystery, huh?
It's a love story disguised as a Christmas thriller.
Grown-up clothes. I didn't think you had it in you.
Me?
We tried really hard to watch this movie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he had the dog.
We wanted to like the movie.
It was not.
It was not happening, and it made us pretty sad.
All right. Don't worry, Murray. You're gonna be in the back seat the whole time. Huh. Let's rock and roll, baby.
I gotta think of something Santa Claus you to say. Did Santa Claus have a present for you after all this coal for all you naughty little boys and girls? Santa Claus has brought you Rene Perez.
The Snow Queen. That's the next movie.
I saw that too. But you mustn't.
The Snow Queen.
The Snow Queen.
My dear friend, the Snow Queen. We had an affair.
Did those antlers really get in the way down there?
No, that's why I had the affair with her in the first place. She was pulling my sleigh all night.
So full of longing.
So, Rene Perez, Snow Queen.
We all know Rene Perez by now. If you're a fan of the channel and you don't know Rene Perez, stop. Well, don't stop. But stop.
Go
and
watch.
oh yes, we'll refer you to these. Legendary, legacy. So we press the big red Rene Perez button.
We need something, and you know what? Snow Queen, snow, Christmas. Couldn't ask for anything better.
What was that?
USB not recognized.
Oh, somebody's laptop has been very naughty.
I know what we're asking you to give up. It's for the greater good.
So the Snow Queen begins with a woman wandering in the woods, and a man throws a dagger at her. But it turns out they're in love, and they embrace each other in love.
But then Snow Queen comes and she shoots the girl and then sucks in the guy into her orb.
She really just sneaks up on him for no reason.
And then just disappears. She runs away.
No, there is a reason.
Yes.
Because she feeds on love.
Your love is so pure.
She needs love to survive.
She eats it.
And these two had the most powerful love.
So perfect. It must be mine.
So the girl wakes up and starts chasing the Snow Queen, but the Snow Queen summons a zombie. A dead soldier zombie to chase the girl. So they chase around for a little bit.
Cool mask, by the way. An actual cool mask. If that were in the hands of someone who knew what they were doing, you can probably get away with doing something cool with that.
They were.
All of my dreams have torn apart at the seams.
But then she finds out that the zombie vulnerable to grass.
And then it starts sparkling. And then what happened? It kind of just fucks off, doesn't it? Does it have like a... It's gone. Oh. And the zombie's gone.
Oh. Oh.
No! No!
No! Rene, stop! Rene! I'm pretty sure after that, it cuts to present day. What?
A lady in a lab coat appears out of nowhere, and she's doing science in the woods, in a restricted area.
And she's being spied on by a guy in Spartan armor.
What? What? Wait! By Master Chief.
Yes. Master Chief is spying on her. And then she takes the beakers and fills them with snow and measures it because she's researching. Well, we'll talk about what she's science. She's doing science. So then Master Chief pulls up and is like, ah. And she's like, oh my gosh, Master Chief, you're so cool. And he takes off his mask. And he's all like, I am a colonel for the government.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's an official government agent.
Yeah, he's like an official government agent.
He's not just a sci-fi warrior.
I'm Colonel Wagner, United States Army.
And he's out there because his partner stole one of the Master Chief's suits too. So that's why he's there.
By now we had lost our minds.
And we were wondering where the Snow Queen was.
What is going on? What? This is the Snow Queen movie. So he's like, bring me back to your base. And she does. And in the base is a guy with some VR goggles on or something.
Yes.
And Sleeping Beauty.
I would say 80% of the actors in Sleeping Beauty were in this movie. They go there and he's like, you scientists need to leave now. And they're like, why?
Fine. Been kicked out of nicer places than this.
The girl who found him is like, I have this machine, it detects metal.
No, it's not metal. They're called EM signals.
EM signals?
There's a lot of very, very intelligently written scientific jargon in this movie.
There's no way that biophasic life exists.
For years, I've been detecting strange, erratic biophasic signatures in the area.
We hiked up to the snow line to take some readings.
EM signature nearby.
Could just be gas leaking out of the rocks and reflecting gamma rays in ways we don't understand.
I'm reading an EM signal at the same frequency as your body armor.
No matter how I filter this data, the results still come up biophasic.
Just a scientific experiment.
She's like, I'll find your partner, but she stays back and he takes the detector and finds the partner and they have like a little fight. But then like right near the end of the fight, this fucking big ass alien just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember him?
That's right. The Guardian of the Gate. So, like, Master Chief is like, what in the world is that? And while Master Chief is distracted, not Master Chief shoots Master Chief. He shoots his helmet off, and then he falls down in the snow, and it looks like he actually falls pretty hard.
You know, he takes a tumble.
And then it's back to medieval times, and they're having a tournament, and people are slicing up some lettuce.
There's 2 plot lines going on at the same time, and it was just very difficult to follow.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
And I think it's for the maiden's favor, the main character, the protagonist, or the not main character at this point. I'm not really sure anymore. And she leaves to try to buy a sword. She walks up to a very sexist sword vendor.
Are you looking for a sword for your husband?
No, sir.
Oh. For your father, then?
No, it's for me.
You know these are heavy.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
So while she's at the sword vendor, a guy in like a robe comes and
goes
goes like this.
He just hands her a note.
Yeah.
He just walks out of frame and she follows him.
Follows him to the wizard from Sleeping Beauty.
I'm Brother Leolinus. This is my apprentice, Brother
No, it can't be.
Sorry to bring you here like
It can't
this,
be.
but women aren't allowed in the monastery.
It's not. It isn't.
Spies everywhere.
Yes, it is.
Yes!
Swallow.
And he's all like, you must realize why you must not chase the Snow Queen. She feeds off of love, and if she got you and your lover, she would have so much love, it would destroy the universe.
If you were to try and save him and suffer his fate, you would doom this world.
And then he's like, do you understand why you must not go? And she's like, yes. And she's all crying. But she wanders off into the woods with the other monk.
That's exactly the plot. That's exactly what it is, though. You're not even lying. Like, I don't know how or why she'll be so powerful if she saves her husband, but he's like, you can't. You cannot, or everyone will die.
Will you make that sacrifice?
And then she walks away, and he's like, oh, I hope I'm right about that, actually.
Yeah.
He's praying about it. He's like, oh, dear God, please,
Forgive me, Father. I hope I've done what's right.
I didn't just ruin her life for no reason. But then the dude's walking back with her, and he's like, that's bullshit.
Go save your husband.
Fight for love.
How can we see evil in this world and not fight it?
So, and then she's like, I'm going to go do it right now. And he's like, no, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Do it in the summer. She's the Snow Queen one. Do it when there's in the summer.
The Snow Queen is in an alternate realm that's behind the ghost door, which is protected by a monster.
However, there is a ghostly doorway. You step through it, you will be where she is, no matter how distant.
I think what he said was that she is anywhere there is snow. So the ghost gate takes you to wherever she is at the moment. Which happens to be on the exact same mountain that the entire movie takes place on.
Absolutely correct.
So basically, she has to go find this ghost gate. And then it cuts back to modern day.
Yep, the girl and the guy with the goggles go looking for the colonel. And they find him, and his armor's all beat up. He's like, oh, I found my partner, and we got into a little scuffle. Oh, that's when they introduced that the scientists are there looking for a...
biophysical... being.
I suspect we're dealing with a biophasic consciousness.
Which is completely ridiculous.
That controls snow.
No. Love.
I think it's real, measurable, and powerful.
They don't know that it's the Snow Queen. They just know it's a biophysical being that eats love.
So they carry Master Chief back to the house. And when they get there, the girl takes off like his armor, and she's like, oh my god, you're burned. I'm gonna go get some cream to fix you. And the other scientist girl, Sleeping Beauty, is like showering, and the girl knocks, is like, hey, can I get some cream? Sleeping Beauty's like, if you get the man, I get the apple. And takes it.
If you get the man, I get this.
So then the girl goes down, she rubs some cream on Master Chief.
And they have a little, like, sensual scene. And she's like, love is for animals.
What you're experiencing is attraction, which releases endorphins into the brain.
But upstairs, the blonde girl, Sleeping Beauty, takes her towel off.
And she shows her boobs. Rene Perez has a thing for topless nudity in his films.
And there they are.
Yeah.
He's just standing there and letting this happen. It's happening.
And then Satan is creeping around the door.
What is going on? A black monster creature just comes out of nowhere and
kills her. He sucks her soul out of her mouth?
Yeah. Whoa! Oh! Never explained.
It's Krampus.
They fall asleep, and then the main girl wakes up, and she slept shirtless, surprisingly. And she goes upstairs to check on. She, like, heard something, and she sees, like, this monster hand. And then
and it's like, oh, come here. So it tosses an apple down the stairs, and then a hand comes out and goes, whoosh.
But then Master Chief wakes up with his gun and shoots it, and it disappears.
And we never see the thing again.
And they never explain where it came from.
No, or where it went. Back to medieval times. The girl is walking around the castle, and knocks over the cup down the stairs, and it wakes up the guardian of the gate. And the guardian of the gate's like, oh, I'm coming to get you. And she runs into a gate, not the gate, but a gate, and it has a latch on there, and she can't seem to figure out how latches work. So she's struggling with the latch, kind of like, oh, what is this device? And then the guardian of the gate comes up behind her, and they go to get into a sword fight, but Sleeping Beauty just kind of like throws the sword at him immediately.
Oh my god. You know these are heavy.
And then runs around the corner, which is where the gate is that she was looking for. So she enters the gate, and it takes her to the Snow Queen, and then she meets the Snow Queen, and she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna take my lover back. And she's like, he is dead, you idiot. You watched him die. And she's like, no. And he's like, he's in this bottle. And she's like, no. And then the Snow Queen kills her.
Thank you. Now I will feast.
And then she rules the universe. Like, that's it for her.
What, the medieval?
Yeah, like, that's the end of that.
That's it.
That's it for that. Like, that was her quest line. She dies, she fails. It's kind of sad. Like, this girl just had her husband taken or whatever, and then went to go save him, which was a futile errand because he's been dead, and then dies.
Your love is so pure. Now, this world is mine.
Merry Christmas.
So they go back to modern day, and they're like, oh, the other guy in the Master Chief outfit, he's brainwashed by this bio being in the snow.
The biophysical being.
Biophysical being.
The biophasic consciousness.
So they go out, and the two Master Chiefs find each other. So Master Chief is like, not Master Chief, you are brainwashed, and I can help you.
You have been bewitched, possessed.
Not Master Chief is like, starts shooting him. So then they have a little gunfight. Master Chief defeats him, and then chokes him to death. That's the end of not Master Chief's plotline. So they're like, oh, we're out of bullets, so we don't have any more bullets. So then the gatekeeper comes,
and he's like, ah,
yeah.
They're coming, my pet, and there's so little food left here.
So Master Chief is like, I'm gonna go fight him, and the girl's like, no, like, I love you, and he's like, haha, I'm not gonna kiss you right now. Go stop Snow Queen.
Kiss me now.
I'm your father.
Wait.
So he goes and runs and he fist fights the gatekeeper. The girl and the goggle scientist go run up and they find the Snow Queen. And she shoots the goggle scientist. Because the goggle scientist is like, I don't love anyone. So the queen is like, then you're useless, and shoots him.
Are you in love?
Well, not at the moment.
So then she's like, I'm going to feed off your love for the soldier, and is gonna try to suck up the love energy from the girl. And she's like, I am immortal.
Your human weaponry can't harm me. I'm made of EM frequencies.
So the girl shoots her.
She shoots the bottle that has the maiden's lover in there. That's it. She dies. And then the gate monster starts sparkling like the zombie. Then they kiss.
Master Chief and the girl kiss, and that's it.
It is it.
Yeah, it ends right there. Goes to credits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh! Tear time!
Three, 2, 1.
B.
I'll take a B.
It had a lot of. It was a wild ride.
It was.
It was a very wild ride.
It was. It had some very insane twists and turns. Some of the most insane twists and turns, I think, out of a Rene Perez film I've seen of recently.
There was also a lot of downtime, though.
Yeah. We were not tolerant of downtime in the movies at this point in the evening. That lost big marks for us.
But
it was Rene Perez.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. The man is he knocks him out of the park. I don't think the man could score below a B.
Rene, you saved Christmas for us.
You did.
But Snow Queen, B.
And don't forget to listen to your parents.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.